In Italy, the mafias have a big influence all over. During this trip, I wanted to explore some abandoned estates that belong to the mafia. This is dangerous, and I don't recommend this type of exploring to anyone.
They have ties here to the mafia. It's pretty intense. Like, we are dealing with full-on mafia-owned properties right now. Bro, I'm freaked out. We're filming this. It is too quiet, though, that's for sure. I mean, he looks like a mafia. Look at him. The signs have been shot. This is the Dasso family house, and if you Google that, you'll know that this is one of the most intense crime family, mafia-run families ever. And we are here right now in Italy at an abandoned mansion that was run and lived in by the Dasso family. Doing abandoned sometimes can be really strict in Europe because it's like doing abandoned in Texas. Everyone has guns. We're in the farmlands. The farmers in France and Italy do not around. Even though the neighbors don't even own this place, they'll still like want to shoot you and do some crazy So the problem is, and I'll tell you some history about this place, you know, they have ties here to the mafia, and the family was really close. I don't know, I'm a little nervous.
All the signs have been shot.
The signs have been shot?
Yeah, they're all see shotgun shells. That's shotgun pellet exploded shot at them.
That's what I mean. The thing is, I came to Italy because I specifically wanted to do some mafia mansions, and this and some other ones are on the list, on top ones I needed to do, because the history and stuff is like really cool. Now with this one specifically, the guy had ties to the mafia. He was a very big entrepreneur, and everyone in this area knew this guy. So, yeah.
When you put this video out, you had messages saying that they're surprised you didn't disappear, and that was from Italian people.
Yeah, and a few people said to us, "It's lucky you actually come out of the ground alive and didn't get shot." And we were like, "Really?" But when you come back clearly now, you can see there's someone been hanging around up here with a shotgun.
Thanks. Dropping kids off at school today. Jeez. What do we get ourselves into? Exploring an abandoned mafia mansion.
This is the first time he's ever drove my car. I'm a bit worried, because if he bins that into a ditch, we're done for.
I know. He didn't even he didn't know how to take a turn right there. I feel a lot better. Because that was like, what if, I hate the idea of like someone come up with a gun here.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate it anywhere.
Well, imagine you just start hearing gunshots.
Because that's what they would have did to get us out.
I'm not leaving till night time.
It is too quiet though, that's for sure. Well, that's kind of crazy. Jeez. Before I get in here, I need to make sure I have my light in my bag, because I might not. Okay. It happened to me at least 4 times already, where I filmed a place, I finally get all the way inside, I don't have my light. Okay, no, I got my light. Hey, I even have my food. So I'm really protected today. But it's super overgrown here. We need to get to the kind of center where the houses are. We're in the back area of it. I mean, dang, this is like fenced off. Okay, you can go through here. I have no idea where I am. But I see the house there now. Right there. Spiders are all over here, bro. All right, this has to be it. All right, this is it. Look how big the house is. So this is the main house. We can go in through there, maybe.
Yeah.
So this is their barn. It doesn't connect to the house. Nothing's really in here. Dang, I just see some big spiders. I'm not gonna say anything. It's gonna freak everyone out. We're getting in now. You can see how, look at the vines and everything taking over like this looking cottage house. Something you see on like World of Warcraft, like the Goldshire. It's pretty nuts. Definitely gonna get inside. Let's see if everything looks pristine, as they said in the history.
This is Grandpa Joe's room.
Holy
So if you go upstairs, his dad's room's like how the mother left it, and she stayed down here.
wow, I gotta get my light out. Really crazy is this place has been sitting here ever since 1986, as like literally frozen in time since 1986. In the US, this is not possible. It doesn't matter where you are. But here in Europe, it is. So all the furniture, everything you see is dated probably back into like the 1950s. Sitting here, frozen in time to the max. I mean, the portraits are still on the walls. You know, obviously we're in Italy, so everything's really religious. It's pretty cool, definitely. I mean, even this is nice. Look at that. Everything just looks awesome. Oh wow, yep, look at the family. Giving you guys a face here now. Again, one thing about Italy that I like is like everything is so family oriented to the max. Again, the Mafia, things like that. They had ties with the Mafia. This was no just regular family. They were entrepreneurs. Wow, look at, this was the, I'm gonna go up there and show you. But this was the, I'm assuming the mom and the dad of the son of the property owner. Well, obviously it was passed down to him, but yeah, look at that. Ain't it weird when like you see that portrait, you know this is their house, but they're dead and they're gone, but everything is still here? Like it's only something out of a movie or a video game, like I get that eerie feeling. It's just all rotted out. Even the wood has all been eaten and rotted out from many years. Look at how the perfume bottle was. I think that's a perfume bottle. What I also find like pretty crazy is like all her clothes are still here. So we're gonna have outfits in here from like the 1950s, just completely preserved inside here. I don't wanna go through her stuff, but the thing is, it's like, this is the definition of a true, you know, time capsule. I mean, this reminds me of like The Last of Us with the overgrown and the window shot out and the leaves coming through in the loading menu screen, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs in a minute. The thing is, the floor's caving in now, so I'm a little nervous about that, but we'll see what happens. Pray for me. Well, it was passed down to 3 generations.
Yeah.
So 1800s, if this was made, seems
This
ideal.
would be mid-18, I reckon.
Wow.
Late 17. I mean, that seating there, man, that's not...
Yeah. Yeah, you got the whole big old original
Like,
wood
my
going
house
through.
was in the 50s, and it's like...
Yeah.
Okay, good point. Good point.
Damn. So it's just crazy. So at first, their bedroom was upstairs. So you had the mom and the dad upstairs on the 3rd generation, the last generation. But then when the dad died, they moved all their stuff to this floor. And the mom stayed here, and the mom never went upstairs. Never. And again, this is all through like research online and notes that we're seeing here that people collected and made a database of it. So, you know, through like urban explorers and stuff, that's insane, and that's what happened. So you know the history here. We're gonna go upstairs and just see what it looks like, because you know the mom and the family just did not want to deal with it. Wow. This is nuts. I feel like I'm in like an old, yeah, it's like an old cave. Like I feel like I'm in a castle. I mean, look at the ground. The ground is just bricks. But look at the room with the nice pink or beige colors and the lights shining in. It's amazing. You got the really cool chest. But there's definitely nothing. No, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing even inside. But you know, the view here, you know, really cool. For me, when doing houses, it's the story now. Don't know what this letter is, but I'm gonna leave it here. If you guys want to translate it or see what's going on, just screenshot this. Yeah, screenshot this so you can see what's going on. This is pretty straightforward. There's nothing here, you know, just again, more clothes, and just a lot of like Bible stuff on the ground. You know, one thing I do find that's kind of cool is how this picture is like barely hanging on, but with like the wallpaper in the back, I mean, not the wallpaper, but the actual paint in the back, it just gives it like this really cool, like antique, like aesthetic, like vibe. And that's the kind of stuff I like, is stuff like that. I just like houses because when you know the story or it's a unique story, it changes everything about these places. And for some people, you'll never understand. You're like, oh, it's a dirty house. Why are you in here? Why are you doing this? But to others, including me, this is like art and really cool history. What'd you guys find?
Well, right, should we go to the...
Whoa, hang on. What kind of cool stuff do you see?
No. Nothing? Alright, okay, well, we might have found this.
Oh, what is it?
I mean, it's just it's a little bit interesting. It's a letter, and it talks about 2 girls that was killed.
Here?
Now, yeah, but we don't know.
We don't know. Like, so here, when you translate it, this is translated. It just says, I didn't write anymore as I was going to my prophet. The girls not wanted to go because from Mick were killed, and her sister from Mosa had the operation on their head. So someone was killed, and then someone about an operation.
We just don't know the context.
I know, it sounds almost like it doesn't sound like a surgery. It sounds more like slang for Italian, for Mafia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And that's the thing, dude. It's like the Italians wrote like a diary. Everything was written down. So like every house we go to that's abandoned, we could just figure out everything. Yeah, there's number 1. And let's do number 2.
On the back of it as well. Here you go.
This is screenshot number 2.
Okay, this one's about a gathering.
A gathering?
I went to get ice cream in October.
We're like, where's the juicy killing story? And then it's about getting ice cream. And we are going to show you their cars, because the cars of these people are still here in pristine condition, just probably very dusty. The spider's out here. Dave is just going through that. I can't even see him anymore. But think about how overgrown this is. It's so overgrown. We're trekking through a place that is normally just a lawn just to chill in. Holy shit. Jeez. Wait for me.
So the full one, Josh, I want to say this is his...
Alright, I'm here. Wait.
It's damaged. It's like hit the wall. What if they reversed it in here and they've done something bad and then quickly stash it up in the garage? I don't know.
Dude.
Have a look. It's been hit into the wall. It's not. Yeah, it's just been parked.
I'm gonna let people.
It really has been like smashed into the wall.
Gotta have a look around the front.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the models he made, but I'm almost sure it's a BMW 2002 model.
The 1968 BMW 2002 is a rare vintage vehicle that was introduced to the world at the Paris Motor Show. It put BMW on the map as a sports automotive company and became a cultural icon of the 1970s automobile world.
This is holding on by a thread. A little thread. Look at the beam. What, you think this is worth a lot of money?
Yeah.
But why have they rushed it in here to crash it in here?
Yeah, why did they do
The
that?
whole front.
The whole front. That is really weird.
Would they use it for some crime bit and quickly just get it in here and hide it up? Just paint?
That's...
I don't know. Why would it have been crushed? Like, why would the family have done this?
While you're over there, is it a shark nose front?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2002.
Dude, the whole story's crazy here.
From the flooring, like a bit of rock down here.
Now I just hung around as these two car heads fangirl over the rarity of this BMW.
What were we gonna eat today?
Strawberries.
Yep, that's what I think too.
Dave, don't do that. Don't grab the tree. You're knocking all the spiders down. Look at that one now. It's climbing up.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's good. It's climbing up.
Fuck.
Well, climbing up might be better.
Fuck this.
I'm coming in. Now during this video, explorers, you might see me actually take Chomps with me onto this video. And that's because during these road trips and these crazy adventures, I don't always have time to stop for lunch. So I always need to have snacks with me that I can easily carry. And it just happens to be that Chomps is an easy snack that I can carry that's also, even if my hands are dirty, I can still eat them. It's mess free. Now what's super cool about Chomps is that there's 10 to 12 grams of protein in each stick. There's no sugar and they taste super good. And these are my favorite flavors, the original and the jalapeno. Now what's awesome is that I was actually eating Chomps before they even hit me up to sponsor this video. Now to learn a lot more about Chomps, or if you want to go pick up some Chomps, there's over 20,000 stores that sell this. If you click the link in my description down below, it's going to help me out a lot, and you can go find out where to buy your own. And let me know what flavor you like. Thanks again, Chomps, for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to the Mafia Mansion. Guys, we are now going to the main part of this whole place. You know, you've seen the parents' house. You've seen their cars. We're now going to the son's house. Again, this was passed through 3 generations, leading up to the last guy who lived here, which was their son. Oh wow, this is actually amazing. The worst thing about exploring abandoned. Well, this wasn't like this, huh? Damn. The best part is now burned. This is stupid. I mean, I'm gonna explore the place, but this should not have happened. Jeez. Weird walking through this. Ooh. Man, this spot's pretty cool, huh?
What the articles are up there and stuff.
Yeah.
What the hell are these?
I don't know. It's some sort of medicine, a vial, right? But what vial? And what are these articles?
Put victims to sleep.
Yeah, why are these here? And again, guys, like I said, it went abandoned in 1992. Look at the calendar, 1992. Look at the newspaper, 1991. This really brings to life exactly the whole story and what we're trying to tell you and talk about. The whole place is gone. Got ransacked. Kids came and people came and just smashed everything. This is a good example though on why we have to become like we gotta get to places faster. But it's like I don't live in Italy, you know? That's the whole thing.
That ceiling reminds me of a place we went to in Italy in 2019.
I mean, it's still prime. Just it's really sad, man. I this was one of the spots I really wanted to see and do, and you know things went wrong. It's still cool, but it just sucks. Some other explorers are trying to make it look a little better, I guess. I'm guessing. The main stairwell is really cool. Check out this. Bet you no one pointed this out. Look at the face on the stairwell. Would never have noticed that. Those are really cool. Again, I'm a little upset about that. I really wanted to show you a pristine house. Even for myself, I wanted to see it, how it was. But I think we're still good. Again, once you pass around this house through generations, everyone's been on this freaking baby carriage. But look, it's one of the original ones, the antique. I'm not gonna go any closer. It's all messed up. The reason why I love to do other houses in different countries is you get these unique and genuine looks. Real architecture, real art, furniture in places and things you don't see back at home. It's completely different. I mean, look at the old cribs. It's all empty. I mean, someone actually kicked this door in. That's a shoe footprint on the door. I mean, there might be some stuff still good here. I don't know. Empty. See, this is like almost like a Gothic revival. This is a bathroom. But look at the arches in the windows. That's like Gothic architecture. The entire family, remember, vanished in 1992. So we don't know where they are. They could be at a house literally down the street from here. They could be still doing business around here. They could still be tied to the mafia. That is something we actually don't know. All we know is that the family completely left and vanished in 1992, which is why Dave said this could have been an arsenal attack or an attack against the family, like, hey, go yourself kind of thing. Because that's crazy. And that doesn't happen too much here in Italy. So that's all I'm going to say. But even the bed, it's all wrecked. They wrecked everything. But they kept the mom's room and the dad's room still cool, maybe out of respect. You know, Italians, you got to respect the family. And that's like one of the things I can think of. They have a bunch of notes and everything. It's a shame. It's almost like normally if I went to a place like this, I would not even post the video. But with the history and everything about this house, I feel like I kind of still want to post it. Plus, even for other urban explorers who like know this location and want to be here and come, I mean, now I'm just showing you guys there's almost no point. Last room here. Look at this. They smashed all their furniture up. Nothing looks good anymore. It's just so annoying. I can understand though if it's like they had beef with some family and they did this, whatever. That's why I don't know. It could be anything. Arsenal attacks, you know, just for stupid kids coming here. But this place has been sitting here for so long, and it was only last year, as of last year till now, it's like this.
The Dosso family is a prominent Italian mafia clan, specifically within the 'Ndrangheta organization, which operates primarily in Calabria, Italy. They are considered one of the most powerful and influential families in the 'Ndrangheta. The Dossos hail from Siderno, a town in the Reggio Calabria province, a stronghold of the 'Ndrangheta. They rose to prominence in the mid-20th century, initially through agricultural and construction businesses, later expanding into illegal activities. The Dossos are involved in international drug trafficking, money laundering, extortion and racketeering, construction and real estate corruption, illicit waste management. Some notable members are Paolo Dosso, Domenico Dosso, and Francesco Dosso are well-known figures with various arrests, convictions, and alleged involvement in mafia activities.
I mean, he looks like a mafia. Look at him.
Yeah, I said that. Look at the picture. And,
Very typical mafia guy.
blow your camera as well. Look. He's still wearing the hat.
Oh, he is, even in there.
Because that's not Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Like, we are dealing with full-on mafia-owned properties right now. Look at that. It's just cool. It's so overgrown, but this was legit like their stone seating, and it's just, I love that. It's like statues. Yeah, let's bounce in. Let's see it. Yeah. Dang. This one's nuts, bro.
It says here Dosso.
Yeah, the Dosso.
But it's like they've been looking for something.
Yeah. I mean, they could be looking for anything, but the Dosso... Dude, you can tell this is like straight mafia vibes. You know, like... Got the money, got the beach in the background, cigars, the whole 9 yards. Dude, it really is. It's that like 80s.
I feel like the whole place has been ransacked, like they were looking for something, I don't know.
No, that's what Dan just said.
Gangster room.
Oh yeah. Dude, the Dosso don't fuck her. They don't fuck around. Yeah, they do that a lot, right? In France and stuff, the hidden doors.
This is like the office, dude.
I know.
Deals went down.
Dude, no, for real.
And again, I'm seeing the same day.
Bro, I'm freaked out. We're filming this. I don't want them to come kill us. You know, I don't want the Dosso family and others to come try to get me. It is true. That's why. Yeah, guys. So like again, this is like one of the most dangerous mobs. The Dosso family, everything. Like, we're not adding any names or anything in. Holy shit. Their kitchen is full with stuff. You know, their kids, you know, the mafia, it doesn't matter who you are, family's family. They probably treat their kids so damn good. You know what I mean? To the max. That's why I like that kind of gangster era. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like family first. You protect everyone. It wasn't like the ghetto somewhere else, you know, like the U.S. ghetto. It's completely different. Organized differently, things like that. It's a whole thing. It's like the ghetto mob movies you watch in the United States. You know, family's family. When you're in the mafia, you know, it's always about family first and everything. You keep your memories. Why would they ditch everything, including all their family portraits all over here? Why? It's because they probably got into a crazy fight with some of the people.
Yep.
And then they had to leave. They had to hide.
Yeah.
That's why the whole 1992 thing, when they all had to escape, I think it's from the fighting or some kind of war between different members thing. Whoa, even down here, I thought there was nothing left. This is just the bathroom, right? But yeah, this was just their bathroom, but we have to check their room upstairs. Dude, no way, I even missed this room.
With the suitcases out there, like this, they were told something and they had to get out of it quick because it seems like all the clothes are just raked out.
Yeah, no, that's well, that's the whole rumor, right? I mean, geez.
I wouldn't even realise that this room even is here. Motherfuckers there.
Yeah. Yeah, everything got completely.
We're not making it up.
Yeah. Yeah, please show that, yeah. Let's see if there's anything up here, quick.
There's just an old machine and a couple of really old bikes.
What is that?
Put a comment below and let me know what this is, please.
Listen to him. Wow, I'm not going anywhere further. That thing is only held on by this little thing. We're getting the heck out of here. Out now, cars here. We are getting out of here. And here we go. Check it out. Right there. Just to show proof that this is the other Mafia family living here. Crime family's Mafia house. That is nuts. All right, we're packing up. We're getting the hell out of here.
Next day we went to another Mafia mansion. This one belonged to a different family that is known in the Italian mobs.
What is up, guys? We are here right now in the valleys of Italy. You'll see exactly what I mean by valleys once we get out of here. We're parked in this middle of absolutely nowhere village with the drone shots. As you can tell, you can see that. And we are going up on top of the hill. We're trekking through this heat to get to a family Mafia-owned mansion that is a well-known, dangerous Mafia family. So the only thing I noticed so far in this small, very quiet, small town is the old Celica. Look how old this Celica is. And then you got a Ferrari emblem on it. There's not much here. Now there is a good reason why we're walking in the middle of nowhere to get to this house. And the guy, everything makes sense here. You know, when you had a whole mafia and a whole rough life, or your family, you know, has a lot of power and you want to get away from it all, you build a house here in the middle of nowhere. See, it's the abandoned stuff like this that would make me come here, because if not, I wouldn't know to come here. I would probably go to Venice or Milan or something. I wouldn't come here. I wouldn't have found this area. You get to see a lot of the real cool and real stuff. Now that we're getting closer to the gate of the entrance of this mansion, I can start to talk about the family and why is this house even built in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna start right here. You see, it all starts back when the Italian Mafia all got created, and one of the strongest families in it was the Russo family. And the Russo family was a very powerful and feared family. They made lots of money. They would money launder. They would own fields and farms. They would just do anything they can to make money, including, yeah, kill people, the mob, the gangsters, everything like that. And so there was this one guy named Giovanni, and even though his parents were in the mob and they were very wealthy, they owned farms, they did things like that, money launder, the whole shebang, he didn't want to do that. He was like, I don't want to do this life. I don't want to follow my parents' footsteps. So he became an entrepreneur, technically like them, but in a very legal way. He would open up a lot of businesses, try things, but not violence, no crimes, nothing like that. And he did it very well. He made so much money that he retired at the age of 36. And to get away from everything, once he made all that money, he ended up buying a place and building it up in here. And he was still close with his family. The Russo family, he was still close with them, but he didn't want to be a part of it. So then, moving forward, he ended up getting married and having 2 kids. They all lived up here, but he ended up dying at the age of 45 due to cancer. And when that happened, even though he made so much money, the wife or his own family, the 2 kids, they got none of it. That is the one thing I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but they got none of it. And because of that, the family could not support or own or stay at this house anymore. And that's why the place is abandoned. So I don't know what happened to them. When doing abandoned houses, you're not always gonna get the history correct or right, because sometimes the history is only if you know the family. You know, it's not all documented. So that's up to you guys and up to us. There's no lies, there's no gimmicks, that's the history. Now we're gonna get into the house and you're gonna learn a lot about Giovanni and everything just through what they own. But when I Googled the family, they had, you know, the last person I think was arrested in like 2009 from that family. So they're still kind of active actually. They're even in Pennsylvania. They're notoriously known in Chicago in the US, and they're even known in New York too. So they're all in the US, they're all here. It's nuts. But this was one of the guys that was like, hey, I don't want to be a part of it like that. I'm still cool with everyone, love y'all, but I want to do my own thing. And so it's cool because all his art is there, and it's just amazing, honestly. But it's really sad. The bushes, you can see the house is now showing. So we're close. Feels like a little village ghost town. Boards up on all the windows. Everything's overgrown. No signs of life. Get to the main area, we have to get in through here. This side's open. Here we go. Oh, look. Oh, God. Exploring at its finest. That's the building. That's Giovanni's like actual place where they lived. But his artwork could be in here, I don't know. But that looks amazing. In some places, it's like this. It's a whole gym workout ninja session. I'm trying to find these treasures because, you know, we think this is like cool and treasury and the whole shebang. So sometimes it's just like this. So there's pictures online that shows the house wasn't bricked and now it's bricked, which means we might not be able to even get in. So now we have to really pray. His art studio is over here, and I'm trying to piece things together. How do we get up there? Look at other people are doing this. Just gotta read the room. This is how you get up to the art studio. This is how you get into the art studio. Whoa, there's a dummy in there. Hang on. Wow, dude, it's kind of cool in here. Dude, he was doing 3D art and modeling. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Now we are in his art studio. Now, explorers, I just want you to really picture this guy. You know, he had all the money in the world. He was smart, spiritual, had 2 kids, a wife. He didn't even want to be a crime boss or nothing. And he's just making his paintings, looking out at the valley. He was good and he meant well. So it's just sad that he died at 45. And it's also really sad because everything he had and worked for is just gone. I mean, he was doing a lot of things. I'm not sure if he actually hand carved the wood, but he was a big painter and an artist. Wow, this is his house. This is his house. This is where we are. Looking over the valley. Yeah, we parked, funny enough, we parked in here and had to walk all the way up. This is amazing. He took old TVs and turned them like that. Added, you know, obviously everyone in Italy is like Christian and super religious. Really cool models. This is what I don't get. Now, what I can think of is why you have these dummies is because maybe his wife wants to be somewhat fashionable. Maybe she made dresses, things like that, because I don't understand that. Unless he was doing everything, you know? He was a businessman. He was super smart. He was doing absolutely probably everything. All the dictionaries preserved on the shelves. My thing is, does this door even open? Oh, it does. But it's locked. It's chained. And this is the other side. It's really weird. It's like I can almost like sense his feelings being here and like feel it out. You know, art comes in so many forms, whether it's dancing, theater, acting, and you know, almost anything's like an art form. And it's just really cool that this was like his thing he loved to do. This was his room, his special place. The sun's coming in here, he would relax here, retire here, and he was constantly working on cool things. And I find that absolutely amazing. And to see some of his art just broken or people vandalizing it is really sad. And that is literally it. We got inside the artist room, and that was it. It really sucks because the problem is with abandoned places is they'll get locked up as soon as either another explorer puts a video out or as soon as the owner just randomly thinks, oh, I should lock up my property or we should block it so people can't get in. So after we filmed this spot that had all the, you know, the guy's art, which by the way was amazing. It felt like we were literally learning his story. He left his family, he went on top of this mountain, he wanted to get away from everything, and he built this cool artist house. I loved everything of it. And as we got to the house itself, it was completely bricked. Like, I've been to a lot of places where I couldn't get in. It's either boarded, you know, fenced off or something. But no, the house was bricked up from the inside and the out. So even if you had a sledgehammer banging in, you would not have got inside this place. It was called the Russo Mansion. It sucks, man. Like, I really wanted to show you guys the inside. I have friends who've been in there. So that's why it's all part of the game. I look at urban exploring not only as, you know, being curious and the history and the fun and the adrenaline, but also it's like a game. It's like, who's going to get in here first? Who's going to find and discover this first? And then even if you do it, then you want to be the first, because if you're the third or the 10th or the 100th person, it's going to keep like downgrading, or a chance that it's going to get like destroyed or it's going to get bricked up. Then you never get to see it. So I try to be the first or the third to get inside quick, fast, before the owners stop anyone from getting inside completely or board it up or something. Yes, it was completely abandoned, and they all usually are, but people sometimes will, you know, they'll board them up sometimes. Sometimes they're never boarded. They'll be down to the freaking end till like it crumbles to the end. But you just never know. So this was one sad case, and this is why I left the video up in general. I wanted to tell you guys, it's because like you just don't know. You know, I want to be the first to this abandoned place so I can see how cool it looks, how much dust is still settled before people move things around, how like just immaculate it is to be in a nice position, abandoned and sitting there ever since. So it's all part of the game of urban exploring. It's a crazy game. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and tune in until next time. Rise above. Just get out there and explore. Peace and thanks for watching.